Welcome to Tigerchicksresinjungle. This week's Halloween video is a collaboration video with Claire's Crafty Corner. She put a post out on her Facebook group asking if any of the newer YouTubers wanted to do a collaboration video for Halloween. So I said, let's do it. So this week's video is going to be a Let's Resin Halloween themed coaster. And I recently got their coaster mold set, which comes with 3 different kinds of coasters. You've got squares, circles, and rectangles, and the holder molds for each. You get 5 coasters per set. So this week, I decided to do the circle coasters. So I've got 5 little circles and the holder. Each of the circles holds about an ounce of resin. And if I measured correctly, the coaster holder itself holds about 2 ounces of resin. So you need about 7 ounces to do this. And what I'm going to do this week is I've got some UV DTF stickers that are Halloween themed that I wanted to give a try to. I haven't used DTF stickers yet. So I figured, Halloween, why not? Let's do it. So the Halloween stickers that I have are these pumpkins. Well, pumpkin ghosts, technically. And I've picked out 3 colors out of my mica powders that will match the colors in the DTF sticker. So we've got this primrose yellow, which will kind of match the orange flowers. We've got this silk blue, which will match the blue flowers. And then we've got a silver white, which will match the white pumpkin. And I was debating between doing a dirty pour and a marble, and I decided I wanted to do a marble. I haven't really tried marbling that often. I think I've done it like once or twice. So I figured I'd take a whack at it this week for the Halloween video. So you get 5 coasters, like I said, and I'm going to mix up, because this, if I measured correctly, should take 7 ounces, so I'm going to mix up 8. Just to be safe. And I'm going to do a marbling effect in all of the coasters and the coaster mold. The coaster holder, rather. So, and I'm going to use, as long as I have enough, my Let's Resin 4-hour fast cure, so that it will be done quicker. And we can move on to applying the stickers, and then I have to top coat. So, let me get my resin mixed up, and I will be back. Okay, so I've mixed up my resin, and I've got about 2 ounces in each cup. I thought I'd have enough. I clearly didn't, so I ended up mixing up more after the fact that you guys don't see. Still getting, this was the first time I did the mold, so getting used to and figuring out exactly what how many ounces we need is a little tricky since I didn't measure it, I just kind of guessed. So, I've mixed them all up. I'm going to pour them in and kind of try and marble them. We'll see how that turns out. I'm giving them a couple of spritzes of alcohol to try and make sure I don't get bubbles in them, because I don't want bubbles in my coasters. I want them to be flawless. And my first pour here was a little heavy. I didn't want that much orange. So, but I corrected it, and it's not hard to do. You just don't pour as much next time and, add more of the other colors. So, I'm going to be fast forwarding you shortly so that you don't have to watch this in real time. In case you're wondering what the calculator is, that's a clipboard that I use to move my thinner molds from my work area to my curing area. I've used it in the past. I don't know if you've noticed it, but it just makes it easier for me to move them from one place to the other without having to try and pick them up. And it's made out of plastic, so the resin doesn't stick to it. I can just scrape it right off. So I'm going to finish up doing this. I want to thank Claire from Claire's Crafty Corner for coming up with the idea of this collab. I'm looking forward to seeing all the other creators that have submitted to her to have our videos all be part of this collaboration. And this is going to be my last Halloween video. Next week I'm starting Christmas. I'm going around the edges here just to make sure that I don't have any bubbles. I'm using a dotting tool because it's nice and soft. Well, it's not soft, it's hard, but it's got a blunt end, so it's not going to scrape the molds or anything. And that way I won't hopefully have any bubbles around the edges either. And then once I'm done with these coasters, as you can see, only 4 fit on my little plastic board here. So I'm going to do the 5th coaster and the coaster holder separately, and that's where I have to mix up the extra resin because I actually run out of enough resin to make the coaster holder. But hey, it's the first time I've done it, so, you know, learning. Next time I'll make up more. Okay, so we're on to the 5th coaster and the coaster mold. And I'm just going to speed this up a little bit so you don't have to watch it because you just saw the first 4 do it. Nothing really different here. I'm just layering different colors at different times to try and get the marbling effect. Hi, welcome back to Tigerchicksresinjungle. So everything is cured. I made this little bat yesterday out of the extra. So let's undo him and see how he looks. Kind of like this little bat. Ooh, he looks nice. I like it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's do the mold. Let's do the coasters first. Now the idea is to put the UV DTF stickers on them. Ooh, nice. I like it. That's pretty. All right, let's see how this one looks. These aren't super Halloween colors, but they're kind of. Let's see. Ooh, that one's pretty too. So far so good. And I don't see any bubbles. So that's a plus. Alright, let's see. We'll get this one off. The backs of them look pretty cool, I have to say. Ooh, pretty. I like it. Alright. Next. Look at all these. They're so pretty. I like them. I like them. I like them. I like them. Ooh. I do like them. I like that the orange stayed and we didn't lose the orange. I mean, we didn't quite keep the white so much, so it's mostly orange and blue, but they still look pretty. All right, they look good. Now, let's see. We also have the tray coaster holder. See how that turned out. Considering I ran out of resin in the middle of this. Hopefully don't have any bubbles in this one. And how do we get this one apart? Alright, let's see. Oh, there we go. That's easy. Alright. Okay. There we go. Turn my mold back inside, right side in. There we go. Beautiful. All right. I don't see any bubbles. Looks pretty good. Ooh, it looks nice. I like it. And these guys, oh, they match perfectly. Okay. Now, let's see. How do our, whoops, rash. Pardon me. Okay. Now, these were the stickers I picked out. We got 5 of them. 2 of one kind. These 2 match. These 2 match. And we got a 5th one. I think they're going to look good. So let's try them. Then I have to top coat them. Now, I've never used DTF stickers before, so this is new. Let's see. Let's do one at a time here. Move those out of the way. Put them over there. Start with you. I think you'll look good. Let's see. Now, this is new to me. Alright, there we go. The backing is off. Now let's make sure we get this right in the middle. I've seen people do it this way. Alright. Oh, I think those are going to look really nice. I don't got any bubbles in there, right? Oh, I got a couple. I might be able to smooth them out. Alright, let's see. I need something to poke this with, or a knife to cut them with. Hold on, let me get a knife. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Oh, that's much better, I think. Yes. Alright. There we go. Found the perfect thing. There we go. Okay. All the bubbles are out of that one. Now we just peel this off carefully. So our sticker stays on there. Oop, let's see, there's a part. That part's got to stay down. Here we go. And a couple more little pieces. Right there. There we go. Want it back nice and easy. Okay. All right. My first successful DTF sticker. I think it looks nice. All right. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do you next. Actually, I think I'll do you on this one. Do a little bit of trimming to do there, but that's okay. That way. Beautiful. Beautiful. And they're all going to go in here. And they all fit perfectly. I just got to do a little bit of trimming on the edges of these, and then I got to top coat them, and they'll be done. All right. I'll see you when they're done with the top coat. Okay, so now that we've got all of our pumpkins onto our coasters, I am going to coat the top of them, and I've decided to do, I think it's called a flood coat. So I've covered the back of them in painter's tape, trimmed it to fit, and I'm not sure how many I need. I'm thinking 4 ounces should be good, maybe 5. Nah, probably 4, because I think 4 ounces will do this. So we're going to do 4 ounces of the Let's Resin Epoxy, and I'm going to throw in just a tiny bit of this diamond mica powder, just to give them a little bit of shimmer on top of their already shimmer. Okay, so we've done our top coat, and now we're going to make sure that everything did what it was supposed to do. Oh, it looks nice. Oh, let me turn my light on. Look at that. Now I just got to get this tape off the backside. Let's see here. Okay. Get that off. Come on. There we go. Got it. Just took me a second. All right, that did good. See, the drips are all on tape, not on the back of my coaster. All right. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, I'll put that one there. So here's a couple of shots on my new turntable so you can see all sides. And until next week, bye.